What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sunday. I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna try to get through this video. I've done like 15 videos, I swear, already this morning, trying to get through. But the dogs have been barking, and then all of a sudden squirrels were coming around, and then I saw some big kind of cat out there. I don't know. It's like when I get on here, they don't want me to finish my video completely. As always, I just go through it. I'm not gonna edit it. So if you do hear a dog, my apologies. If you hear some kind of plane flying over all of a sudden, or everything that happens when I'm doing these videos, I apologize. Today is Sunday. Today I get to go to church, and I get to re-energize myself. I get to fill my heart, fill my mind, fill my soul with positivity and grace. I get to thank the Lord for waking me up today, waking me up through a whole week. I get to thank the Lord for bringing me home safely this last 7 days. And then I get to ask Him to be with me through the following week. Tomorrow. Well, actually starting today till the next time we're in there. And I'm not here to preach to you. I'm not here to tell you what you need to do or how you do things in your personal life. I just like to share what I do. If it works for you and you're on the same page and you're with me on that, then great. If you're not, I understand. It's not for everybody. We all do different things in our lives. You know, we all fill our souls, our minds with different things, and that's okay. I only share me, what I do. So, like I said, I'll be going to church. Sundays are hard on photographers and videographers or any kind of people that work the industry because we do events over the weekend. So on Saturday, it's a long day. You're beat down. If you're using gimbal work, you're like just barely holding your back. Your back is on fire all Sunday. I know my colleagues, they can agree to that. You know, a lot of us sometimes we're double strapped. So we have two cameras on us. Videographers, we're using gimbals, we're mounted rigs, and you can feel it. So we use Sunday to just re-energize. We use Sunday just to relax and just recuperate our body. But it's not just recuperating your body. You got to fill your mind, fill your soul with good stuff to get you through the week. Or that's what I need. I need to re-energize myself. I need to refocus myself. I need to give thanks for what's going on in my life. So I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, whatever you're doing today. Today's topic is comparison, comparing yourself to other people. I know there's a saying, comparison is the thief of joy. And it is. When you start comparing yourself to other people, you open up yourself to just negative stuff. As my previous videos, you know, I'm trying to stay on a positive track. I'm trying to fill your ears and your mind with positivity. And you know, sometimes I do go off on my little rants and stuff like that, but that's okay because this is where I'm releasing that. I found this to start to help me, like I said, be better, not only just socially or online presence, but it helps me get stuff out that I need to get out and not let it build up inside of me. But back on the topic at hand, when we first started, you know, I followed certain people. I followed people that were already doing events and stuff like that, and I would see that they're booking, and I was still starting. You know, I was new to photography, and we started focusing on doing events, and I would see people like, oh, I booked another event, oh, 2023, thank you for booking with me, blah, 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 blah. And I wanted that. You know, I wanted what they were getting, and it's okay, because then you can start building goals and start thinking of what you want to do down the road, and then use them as inspiration that there's stuff out there. Even in what people call the saturated market, there's opportunities to book more. So we push hard, you know. We still kept our eyes focused and our heads down and on a mission on getting booked up. But yeah, you know, I'll be honest with you, looking at these people booking, you kind of get that little jealous, you know, that little jealousy, and you're like, hey man, what am I doing wrong? How come these people are booking? And it became this little ball of negativity building up inside of me. And like I said, when I share this stuff, it's stuff firsthand from me. It's what I experience, and I hope me sharing this stuff it helps you not go through that path. So this is the stuff I talk about. If you want to learn photography gear and stuff like that, that's another channel. I don't do that. I'm here to build you up personally on how to build your brand, build your photography business. So like I said, this ball starts building up inside of you, and it just explodes, it ruptures, and you just lose control. And instead of being productive, you're being non-productive. It's impacting what you do. It's impacting your day. It's impacting your schedule, how you put your stuff out there. Until I realized, hey, you know what? We're all on different levels. When I found out, like I would watch this one person, I'm like, hey man, they're always constantly booked. I'm like, wow. And then I found out what their packages were. I'm like, dude, my one package is like 4 of yours. I'm thinking in my head, I'm not telling these people, but I'm talking to myself. I'm like, my one package is like 4 of their events. Why would I want to go kill myself at 4 or 5 events when I could do 1? Once you start balancing stuff and not focusing on negative and focusing on your value and what you do, or your, the revenue that comes from 1 instead of the 4 being booked. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome going out there and doing tons of events, meeting people and this and that, and having content for your social media. But what's not awesome is not being paid your value, not being paid what you're worth, bringing yourself down so you can get a bunch of contracts that don't equate. There's nothing on the bone to eat after you pay everything else and all your overhead and everything else. There's nothing for you for your pocket. So don't do that. Don't compare yourself to other people. Focus on what you're doing. If you start to see yourself compare, then do research. Research will always overpower comparison. Once you find out certain things and you start realizing it, it becomes not a negative thing. It becomes a building block to you having a sturdy foundation, basically. Sorry, that sun's coming in now. I can feel it. Another thing, try to stay off those groups where everybody's posting, I'm looking for a photographer, videographer. It's okay to go out there and put your bid and, just put like, hey, my name is Forlili Photography. I'm William. Here's my website, and then move on. I try not to go on there. I'll pop, a comment every now and then, because what I found is these customers or these clients that are looking for a vendor, they put out, hey, I'm looking for a photographer. I'm looking for a vendor. Here's my budget, $2,500. You'll see them just pop in there like, hey, I'm with this one, I'm with that one, I'm with this one. Then you'll see, hey, I'll do it for $2,000. And then all of a sudden the $2,500 goes to $2,000. And then here comes another one, hey, I'll do it. I'm new to photography. I'll do it for $1,600. And then another one, I'll do it for $1,599. I'll do it. I'll throw in the car. Blah, 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 blah. I'll do it for free. It ends up going to free. And what they do is they're devaluing. They're showing their hunger. They're showing they're not thinking on the benefits of getting a good contract. They're not thinking like, hey, this person told me they're gonna pay me $2,500. They're like, no, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for TFP. Just put my name on it. Give me a sandwich. It blows my mind away. Me and my other friends, we talk about that. We just watch this, and it's like you just see this meter that goes like. Don't do that. Stay consistent with your pricing. What I found is, if you like all my other things, if you're prepared for something, you won't break. I know some people don't agree with me or whatever the case is, or they have their own way how they run their business. I run on quarters. I said this to the one other photographer, and they're like, oh, well, I do it all year long. I've been in this industry for 20 years. That's great, buddy. Power to you. I didn't ask you. This is what I do. So I do things in quarters. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. And like right now we're in the fourth quarter. Everything that's going on in this should have been done in the third quarter. Right now I'm focusing on 2025 first quarter. So I'm pitching and marketing for that. I'm building my foundation for the first quarter of next year. Once January hits, I'm already in second quarter of the year. By doing so, I'm preparing myself for the different seasons. Once you prepare yourself, you'll be able to attack everything. If you know, like right now, everybody's doing Christmas minis. That stuff should have been marketed and promoted in the third quarter in preps for now. Right now, we're prepping for 2025, all the events. You want to get ready for senior sessions. You want to get ready for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter. All that stuff needs to be prepped and ready now for next year. What you'll find is the more you prepare yourself, you won't bend your pricing. You won't drop. You won't start to freak out and panic and start to worry and start underselling yourself. Keep your value. Show your value by staying true to how much you value yourself. Don't drop yourself down to, hey, I'll do it for free guy, you know? So yeah, another topic too is just be original. I follow a lot of people outside of the DFW market because I don't want to use what people are doing here. I find a lot of people follow people, you know, like what they do in their profession, and they see something that works for them out there. They're like, hey, oh, that person jumped out of a cake. I'm gonna jump out of a cake too. I'm gonna do the same, everything on that video to try to achieve what they got. And then it fails. And then another person does the same thing. And then another person. And it becomes this little trend. While the first original person that did it, they're forgetting that the originality of that video is what got all those views. It's what got them to be more successful. I follow a guy named Justin Porter, Justin Porter Media. If you're watching this, Justin, big salute, big dog. I love everything that you've done. I've watched you from the beginning. What a lot of people don't realize, the people that are following him now on Instagram, he was on TikTok before. And the boy's got talent. His videos are awesome. His photos are awesome. His team that he has, they're amazing. But what caught me personally was his personality. Him as a person, I'm like, you just get honed in on that and he hooks you. And it's not purposely. He's just being himself. He's just being original. I know when he first came out, he got dogged on because he would bring all his equipment and the kitchen sink. You know, if you look at his videos, he's got all this stuff he brings. But I found a connection with him because I bring a lot of gear. I bring everything that I got to a quince or a wedding because you don't want to show up there and not have a certain thing. Or you don't want to show up there and give them a half-assed job because you don't got what you need. I'm not saying you have to buy tons of equipment, but you have to have the right tools. And by having the right tools makes you a better mechanic. Anyways, back on Justin. He was on TikTok before. He was on there doing TikTok dances and just showing his personality, showing what he does outside of photography. And he was building his brand. Now he's on Instagram and like I said, a lot of people were dogging him, but then you would go through his feed, you would realize the people that dogged him the most were the people that are in the industry already for like years, stuck in their own ways, stuck in their own bitterness and sulking in their own self-worth. He was out there just doing his thing, and now he's doing workshops. Now every single vendor out there wants him. Now they're flying him to conventions and he's doing all this stuff. And his brand is himself. It's not Justin Porter Media, it's him. And I talked to him one day and he said on a comment, it was his wife. His wife pushed him because she believed in him, because she saw, you know, his personality and wanted to share that with the world. Not just your pretty photos, not just your videos that you do and your superb work. Yeah, all that matters. But your originality, you personally, how you are, is what's going to hook people to you. It's going to bring people to you like a magnet. And that's what Justin did. He built his brand off his personality and it worked for him. So like I said, Justin, thank you for all you do. I appreciate all your videos. everything, breaking down all your equipment that you have and taking us all to a new level of doing documentary style weddings and quinceañeras. Now I'm starting to use that more into quinces. I'm starting to look at your videos, and it's inspirations for me to be better at what I do. That doesn't mean I'm going to go and copy Justin and be like, hey, look at me, da, 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 da. I'm going to do the same dance as him. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, that's having appreciation for his originality and using that for inspiration. It's not for copycatting. But I know, anyways, this video is going long. Like I said, prepare yourself. Don't compare yourself. Preparing yourself is always going to be better than freaking out at the last minute and dropping your own self-value. Sorry about that. I'm over here preaching about being prepared and my phone dies out of storage. So second time, like yesterday's video did the same thing. Anyways, like I said, prepare yourself to value yourself. Go out there and do what you do. Just have fun with it. Start if helping you build your year into quarters is something of value to you. Reach out to me. I'll share what I do. I'll share my thoughts. As always, drop a comment. Let me know if this video was for you. It's always for me. Like I say, there's the best way to grow in life is to feed yourself with what you need to address. And the best way to be better at anything is to practice every day, right? I'm on here. Now we're at like 15, 16 minute long videos when I was only barely doing 2 minutes because I couldn't even get through it because I would either stutter or some dog would, start going off. We're getting there, As always, I want to thank you for watching this video. Drop a comment. This is going on YouTube. This is not meant for Instagram. I just share it on there. Sometimes it gets cut off because I reach the max. But if you're not following us on YouTube, follow us on YouTube. That's where everything's at. That's where I'm at. I post everything else to TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that just to feed, the people that are out there, the people that are just in this Instagram bubble. But I'm growing on YouTube. My goal is to hit 200,000 at the end of the year, and we're on track for that. Another goal that I had was to create 5,000 videos on there. I only got less than 60 to go, and I got like 30 more days to do it. And that's not a hard goal. Once you focus on it and you see that hump and you see that finish line, you're gunning for it. And then guess what? January, I'm gonna double that. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I did my 5,000 goal and I'm done. I'm gonna keep pushing every day, keep getting better every day. And thank you for being on this journey with me. As each video comes out, I'm hoping I'm getting better. But that's whatever. If I am, I am. So if I'm not, I'm not. We just keep coming back. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow. Deuces.